Well, hello everyone. I am at my favorite spot and I have my cat with me. Let me see if I can get her face in there. Yeah, there she is. And she's an old gal. Gapi is probably about 80 years old. I've had her for 17 years. And I just felt like today I would take her to a place she's never been before. She's never seen the ocean. She's never seen just a large body of water. And so today, with these beautiful storm clouds, unfortunately from the tornado that's in Alabama, I thought I would take her. And I apologize if you see any garbage on the ground. They used to have people come to this park and clean it up. But you know, COVID and all the different kinds of issues, it looks pretty sad. But my favorite place nonetheless. Well, my favorite place that's close and easy to get to, we'll put it that way. So I'm taking Gapi on the stroll through the path of this park, just letting her see the water. She's never been to the water, and I actually held her and she saw ducks for the first time, up close and personal. Nothing like me putting birds on the TV or her looking out the window and stuff like that, but for her to just actually be here live. I wanted her to experience it. Just me and her together. This cat has been in my life for so long. She was supposed to have been dead. She was born with the extra thumb. I forgot the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. And look at that duck. See that? Yeah. So she was born that way. Her mother didn't want her. Her mother rejected her. And I don't remember all the details because, like I said, that was 17 years ago. And she was about to be thrown in the trash can by someone in my old neighborhood. And they were like, that's so cruel to throw a little baby kitten into the trash can. So what happened was my neighbor took the cat in and asked me, did I want this little kitten that's only 3 weeks old. It was about to be thrown in the trash and, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I couldn't help it. I fell in love with this little kitten. And so I gave her Infamil, fed her milk. Oh my goodness. I had her at such a young age. And so with that being said, you know, we have an incredible relationship, an incredible bond. And God, she knows I love her. She does. I get on her nerves because I hug her so much and I kiss her so much, and you know, I give her whatever she wants. But she's old now, and you know, unlike us, when we get old, we age, you see it in our face. God knows I see it in my face. But you can't see it in a cat's face, in an animal's face. You can't, you look at her and you don't think that she's 80 some years old in human life, and that, you know, her time here is shorter than we may think, you know. So God has blessed her and me for her to be around as long as she has been, and you know, that kind of thing. But she has thyroid disease just like I do, and she also has a heart murmur, And, so I'm doing everything I can to take care of her. And so it is what it is. And I just always want, look at this huge hospital, mega hospital, MedStar Harbor Hospital. Well, anyway, um, so I just thought, I just wanted to do something with her. For me to drive to Ocean City with her in the car, in the Jeep, whatever, it's not going to be comfortable for her. Even if I'm going 90 miles an hour, which I have done, trying to get to Ocean City in a shorter amount of time, it would still be a stressful ride for her. 2 hours. I can get there in 2 hours. I've even gotten there in an hour and a half because I've driven 100 miles an hour, and I'm not lying. But that's not something that I make a habit of, but I did do it a couple times. So, anyway, I just wanted to have this with her because, I would love to take her to Ocean City. I'd love to walk her up and down the boardwalk. I'd love for her to be that close to the beach, but it's all good. She got to see what a large body of water looks like. She got to see the Chesapeake Bay. She got to see ducks. So, and she's content. She's not saying anything. She's enjoying the view. So it's all good. Look at that hospital. Look at that. Talk about employees, doctors going on their lunch break. Because there's the canteen and there's the cafeteria right here in front of the water. I always said, if I ever get sick enough that I have to go to the hospital, this is the one I want to go to. And I will be I will be the type of person, I am the type of person that will request waterfront view room. And my insurance may not pay for that request unless I just happen to have to be there, but that's what I want. That's how I would like to go. If I don't go in my sleep, or if I'm not raptured up, I would just want to go either in my sleep, like I said, or I would want to go just laying by the water or just being by the water. It's just the thing with me. I don't know what it is with me and water, but I cannot swim at all. I wish I could. I wish I did know how to swim, but I don't know. Being here just brings out so much. But my husband and I were old. We're old now. And if I could go back in time, I would do things differently. I'd do a lot of things differently. But one thing that I would do differently is I would have never bought the house that I currently live in. We live in a condominium, and I love it. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's cozy, but it's not oceanfront property. It's not oceanfront property, and now that I'm older, I don't want to live in a condo. Now that I'm older, I want to live in a brick house, 4-story, semi-Victorian. And I used to sit down there on those rocks when they were a lot cleaner. It's awesome. But anyway, and I would want it to be on the coast of Maine, right on a hill, almost like a lighthouse, in the position of a lighthouse. And I would want it to be my own private area. No beach bums, no party beach goers. None of that stuff. None of that stuff. Look at that view. Don't that look creepy? That looks so creepy. And I'm walking through this all by myself. I don't have my taser gun on me. I don't even have my mace on me, but I do have a knife on me. Oh, I do have mace. I have mace. I have my little small thing of pepper spray around my neck. And I have a whistle. And I also have a knife. So I do have something. Well, you know, that's how it is when you're married to law enforcement. You know, my husband makes sure that I always have some type of weapon on me at all times. And that's cool. But look at this. Isn't this creepy? Oh my gosh. If I only get one person that watches this video and sees how creepy this is, especially at night, they would they would seriously trip. But yeah, this is my bummed out day. I mean, oversized hoodie, oversized sweats, and flip-flops. Look at that. Flip-flops. Well, you know, when I take my girl to the vet, even though they have curbside and they come and get her for me, she sheds when she gets nervous. So I got cat hair all over me. But I could do this all day. But I have arthritis in my feet. I mean, not my feet, in my ankles, and I have arthritis in my knees. And I couldn't walk for a long period of time if I wanted to, especially without my insoles. Like right now, I'm starting to feel like it's time for me to turn back. But I just wanted to share that little moment. And this will be something that I'll remember. Me and Gapi by the water.